Good morning. Today's video will be about gardening, specifically raised bed gardening, raising vegetables. And our raised bed garden is right here. Chet built it about 3 weeks ago. We only have one. I would like to have maybe two more. It's an 8x4 size-wise. The materials we bought them from Lowe's was about, let's see, $90. Then the dirt, which is organic, we bought, it was about $100, and then we bought about $50 worth of vegetable plants, the starter type of plants. And so it's about, I would say, $250, for this, what you see right here. However, next spring we're not going to have to worry about the wood and the dirt, so yay! Now the starting plants that we bought, as you can see, they're doing really good. They about tripled in size and they're doing awesome. There's lettuce, the red and the green type. There are radishes. We have broccoli here, spinach, beets, kale, that's red cabbage, some more kale, and carrots. Now there's a couple of things right here that look smaller, and they will be the celery right here. There's another celery. This is a romaine lettuce. There are a couple of more romaine lettuce, and there's two right there. They're way smaller, and that's because I actually started them like these guys over here, which they're going to be planted. And what I did, I bought lettuce at the store and used it for salads, and then this bud part right here, right at the ending, I actually, as you can see, cut it and then put it in water. I added in water and put it in the kitchen in the sun, so it needs water and sun, and as you can see, it starts to actually grow more lettuce. And at this point I take it and then I will actually plant it in the garden. And you can do the same thing with carrots. This is radish, and as you can see, there's carrots right here. I have a couple of, actually quite a bit of carrots. This celery I actually just cooked last night soup, like a potato and meat soup, and I just cut it so you can see this is how it is. And then pretty soon, in a couple of days, probably a week, the middle part is going to start budding and growing, and at that point I will add it into the garden. The eggs are really good. We have chickens, so we keep the egg shells, we dry them in the sun, and then I grate them really fine, just smash them into small little pieces, and I add that to the dirt because it adds calcium, especially when you grow tomatoes. So it's awesome. I forgot to let you know that you see this mash right here, it's actually all the way on the bottom, because as you can see, this is grass. I didn't want, I wanted something to kill the grass, so on the bottom of this whole bed, it's that blackish, kind of mash looking thing, and on top of that we put cardboard boxes the entire way. So that way it kills the weeds, or the grass in this particular case, so grass doesn't grow through or weeds don't go through. And what you see on top right here, I added, this is temporary. For now we're gonna actually do something more on permanent basis, because we have cats and raccoons, and I really don't want their fertilized poop or their way of, I just don't want them to poop into the garden. So I added that on top as for protection. And right here we have some buckets that I leave them out for when it rains. So I collect rainwater and then water the plants with that. And right here it's actually rainwater and finished compost. Finished compost looks kind of like really a fine dirt. And so I took about 4 handfuls of finished compost, put on the bottom, and I left it out here in the rain. I will mix it and then spray the plants as a fertilizer. We are going to make a tea compost fertilizer. We have the recipe from my father-in-law, who's into gardening a lot and kind of inspired us to get going on our own garden. And he has a formula then that I will probably add it a little bit later because I cannot think about it right now, but I know it has molasses in it and some tea compost and something else. And there's a whole process, so I'll add that later on. But this is our little garden, and as you can tell, it's thriving, and we absolutely love it and look forward to just enjoy it. The lettuce looks like they can actually be picked and made in yummy salad, which that's going to probably happen. Well, I hope you had a great time listening a little bit about gardening, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.